my gorgeous, gorgeous people. It is me, the Bee from Super Marcy's Super Network, and here we are. This is going to be a very quick video review, so here we go. Dario Argento's Suspiria, made in 1977. Without a doubt, this has to be one of the most beautiful horror films ever made. Aesthetically, artistically, everything about this film is art. You can stop it at any time when you're watching it on Blu-ray or DVD, and you can just pause it and you can see a frame of virtual beauty. Now, truth be told, Suspiria is not a film about the people. In fact, quite a few of the actors in the movie aren't necessarily that good, and some of them don't really speak English that well, but you know what? That does not matter. Suspiria is a film about a world. A very magical, frightening world. It is a bloody, gory fairy tale, and it is just so visually pleasing that it'll probably just kill you. Positively kill you. But that being said, two of my favourite actors in this film is Jessica Harper as the protagonist, Susie Banyan. Now, contrary to most of Dario Argento's damsels in distress, Susie's actually she's actually quite strong. She has a very quiet strength about her and incredible resilience. Considering what she goes through in this film, it is a wonder that she is still able to keep her sanity among herself. It's actually a very good performance, and she has such a beautiful look to her. She looks like a fairy tale princess. She has those wide eyes and those this very expressionistic face. I can easily see her countenance in a silent film. It's a very underrated performance that I really do feel deserves more attention. Same thing can be said for Alida Valli, as she's basically one of the head authority figures at the ballet school that Susie goes to for her scholarship. When you first see her, she's you're like, oh my god, oh watch out, Nurse Ratched. But in all actuality, the way Valli plays her, she has a very maternal and warm aura about her, and that actually makes her far more engaging as a character, more so than what you'd probably expect. But everybody else, well, performances are hit and miss, but then again, it is rather funny to hear the very German Udo Kier speak in a flawless American accent in terms of dubbing. It's fucking hilarious. But there is good reason why Suspiria is one of the finest horror films ever made, and even though it can just be judged purely by aesthetics, there is no denying that so much work went into this film, and to this day, even now, it still remains one of Argento's finest films, nay, perhaps his best. Now, that's not to say his other films have been any slouch, well, at least ones made in the 70s and the early 80s, but yeah, Suspiria is pretty much the ultimate film that any film student will direct you to if you wanted to start to watch Argento films, and for very good reason. And also, the score by Goblin. You know it, you hear it. And that's the thing about this The thing about this movie is that everything in it is a character. The ballet school that Susie goes to, it is like a microcosm in a bigger world, and it has its own life to it. Same thing can be said about Goblin's school. It in itself, upon second viewing by the way, can be seen as a character once you realise the identity of the evil force behind all these things. And yes, the evil force that creates so much mayhem. The murders in this film are so goddamn colourful. You're watching these poor girls being slaughtered, and even though, yeah, it's kind of, disturbing, it's also just glorious to look at. Just the way Argento uses colour, that the whole mise-en-scène is it is purely out of an imagination, a glorious, colourful imagination. And even though it's probably not as horrendously violent as some of other Argento's giallo films, it is still pretty shocking when the violence happens. All in all, Argento really did hit his masterstroke with Suspiria, and it's kind of too bad that he hit it quite early. But in saying that, this film is his legacy, and it is a legacy that will carry on, from generation to generation, okay? It still holds up today. This film still makes it on best horror film lists for damn good reason. It is a visual masterpiece, and just so much care and attention went into making it. So in saying that, I give Suspiria a 4 out of 5. Yeah, the story is pretty much lacking once you think about it, and most of the actors don't necessarily sell themselves to you, but in all honesty, Suspiria has deserved all the accolades it has received. It knows what it is, and it knows how to deliver the most beautiful experience you are ever likely to have, even if it involves like horror murders, but it doesn't matter. Okay guys, so yeah, that was my very quick review of Dario Argento's Suspiria, because let's face it, what has been said about Suspiria that hasn't already been said? Nothing. It's a damn good film, and if you have not seen it yet, please see it and enjoy. Thanks guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.